first started talking about what we could do together, like we're both in kind of grassroots social leadership as well as business growth, you know, and there's all kinds of, you know, intersections in around that. I mean, your brain, my brain, your brain, smudge them together, right? There's so many things you could do. But women
maybe we should do that.
We will definitely be schmozzling.
We will.
And I love what you said about that excited, because I definitely had that with you. And I'm like, I've also learned to sit my ass back in the chair and be like, she's there, and let's just observe and absorb who she is. And then where am I? Lots of codependency recovery for 15 years. So I'm like, I'm over here and I'm learning. And same with Alia and I. Let me get to my point, right? You laid that out, and my question was around trust. But the important thing is women who lead, right? You are leading. And if we're going to transform industries, not from an ego place, but bring systemic change or systemic improvement, systemic relief on a global, on a big scale. Like I'm only one person. Teaming up with other professionals that align is my path to hope. Basically, it's like that's my life's work. Yeah. But women who lead is so important. Now, in my world, people come to me because of the sales leadership and the stabilizing effect that I bring, and we're going for that rather than all these little itty bitty things, right? But it's so difficult sometimes to get a woman to say stop. We're not actually looking at the pipeline right now. We're looking at what you're saying yes to, what you're saying no to, what you're willing to put your name to. I mean, most of the women I attract are very impact driven. They already have the integrity piece sorted, but it gets derailed. It can get derailed really easily.
But that's really important, because what happens in entrepreneurial, I can never say that word, entrepreneurship. Yeah. And do you know what, sidebar, but so I have this podcast called Fearless Diversity. And my podcast partner said to me the other day, you're like Mrs. Mellenthrop. I've known you 27 years. I've only just realized that you get words mixed up all the time and you get the wrong meanings all the time. And it wasn't until we started presenting together that he was like, wow, you are come across as really dense on occasion. Just like edited out.
I'm with you.
Stream. And then we have our producer Julian, who's like your lovely producer, he has to like edit all the bits out where I'm Mrs. Mellenthrop. But what I was going to say is what is really important when you are a founder, and just say that the economics are tricky, right? And therefore you have an opportunity over here. And you've got to really wrestle with your integrity. It's very easy for that to be compromised, because your values can say, but I've got responsibilities. I've got responsibilities at home. I've got responsibilities to my associates. I've got responsibilities to keep the business going. And it can be very easy then to go, so I'll just say yes to that. And, you know, as I say, maybe it's a live issue for me, because I've done it quite recently where I've gone, I'll just say no to that. And actually it probably has, in all honesty, and this is me being completely vulnerable with you now, it's probably set back my plans around scalability this year because I've said no. But honestly, you know, so let's just say in a worst case scenario, it really dented the business, right? I don't think it will, but let's just say that I would still wake up in the morning and go, that was the right decision to say no to that individual, that contract, that investment, because I could see 3 years down the track it coming back to bite me.